Aloha, amigos. What up, friends? Traditional toke to start the show. Quick tip, you don't know, smoking cannabis, flowers, only hold your hit for 4 seconds. Scientific thing. THC is the heaviest thing that sticks in your lungs. So hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, spit it out. The more you hold it, all the extra tar and bullshit that occurs naturally in the plant that you're smoking, that you're inhaling, that starts sticking too. Excuse me. I'm warning you, we might have guest appearance by Maverick. Mr. Mavy Cats is in here. He wanted to hang out in the studio with Pappy today, so he came on down. Navi, what are you doing? I'm sure he'll jump on the table at some point. Oh, yeah, folks. What up, friends? I missed you so much. We're going to go ahead and end that quick. Boom. How about that? Hello, come on, come to the party. What up, folks? It's been a small hiatus. Sorry about that. With the new year and things going down, got a little behind. I got some new software on my computer, and it started messing up on me. Actually, I switched to a new computer. Got my daughter's old computer. She didn't want it anymore. Bought a brand new gaming computer for her last year, and she doesn't want to play games anymore, which I guess is cool because she's too old for that now. She's 13. So, whatever. Son, 18. It's like I'm fucking gaming for life, bro. Too funny. I feel guilty not just jumping on this bitch the whole time. You see it just sitting here smoldering. That perfectly grown and cured Sour Patch Kids. And I'm usually not like a sweet, like fruity strain guy. But this shit's good. What up, bro? I hear you over there. Come on. Excuse me. What up, bro? Come on up here. Little man's over here talking to me. But Sour Patch Kids is ridiculous. My buddy grew it. I'm actually going to post a video of his grow. Rick Springfield, that's what we're calling your boy. So, you know, I wish it I had Jesse's girl. Yeah, Rick Springfield. So, I'm actually going to post a little video of his grow and do a little narrative because I walked through and someone was asking me about one to post the videos. And it's a good example of being very creative and ingenuitive, I think, right? Being very ingenious and creating shit and making stuff work. So post a video of that. But that's who grew this. Super delicious and tasty. There he is. Told you. Right there. Mabus, what are you doing, bro? You're kind of in the way here, dude. Do you even know that? Can you turn around for the camera? Hey. There you go. Try to grab him, show you his little, cute little face. Too funny. So anyways, that's the Sour Patch Kids I'm smoking on. So shit's fire. But enjoying it. It is the second week already, January, folks. It's already 2022. Can you believe that shit? No, I cannot either. Mind blowing. It goes fast when you you start getting older. Your parents always warned us of that shit. But when you have kids, and then when you have one who's graduated, and one's still in school, that really makes you feel old. But then the time just really seems to go. It just flies, man. So shout out to 2022. Hope everyone had a good 2021 and a good New Year's, and COVID didn't treat you too bad, or the year didn't. Speaking of, I'm pretty sure I got COVID again. So I caught it once. I'm the one who gave it to Jessica last year. I tested negative the whole time, but I lost my smell, taste, that whole thing for a day. And then recently, there's been an outbreak amongst all of our friends, and there's a group of us that, hang out continuously and shit. And I think, 4 or 5 of us, including some of the kids, have got it. Well, I've continued to test negative. So is Jessica. But I swear we've had it because for the last 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks now, I've had the craziest upper respiratory phlegm producing cough and sickness. And that's why if you hear me coughing from smoking, it's super raspy and rattly. And I 20 plus years, I haven't been this sick. And it's not sick, like I said, I don't feel anything or what have you, but just I haven't had a cough. I'm sorry. I haven't had a cough like this in 20 years. So it's crazy. And remember, again, I did get vaccinated. So I've already had one, which I tested negative the whole time, but I gave it to Jessica and she tested positive. Then I got vaccinated, and now I'm pretty sure I have had this Omicron because everything I've read about it is like this, and zero fever, zero anything at all. Just this crazy, phlegmy, pooed out cough. It's horrible. I feel like I'm dying, like I've been smoking 2 packs of Pall Malls a day. Yeah, so... last time we talked, let's give you a little update. Hold on, we can give some hand clapping and getting ready for this because these are some important shit. Important. Update on the recall / lawsuit with the state. And thank you, folks. Thank you. So remember last episode, we talked about the largest recall in the history of the country with related to cannabis. 220, I think it was 223 or two, almost $250 million was recalled in cannabis from this company that was accused of doing shady testing, passing stuff that had failed in other places, that had mold and shit like this. Been accused from day one of inflating THC numbers to get more business. And I'm pretty sure I saw that firsthand because when I was in the store in Morenci and both Addison, this store was one of the last ones that came online. And all of a sudden, people whose stuff we'd been getting that had been testing between 15%, 18%. So shit, some was low as 10 or 12, but 15 to 18, occasionally a 20. Now everything's 21 to 24, some 27%. And I'm yeah, right, guy. So of course, time goes by, a year and a half, 2 years later, boom, they get busted for the shit. So it's that same story. Well, fast forward, the update is the state did the recall, made them bring all of the nugget back, take it off the shelves. They in turn sued the state for this whole lawsuit over the $250 million. A judge allowed all the bud, because it's only flour, not concentrates, edibles, something else, only flour. The judge allowed it to go. He said, no, can't do that, and actually allowed it to go back on the street and be sold. So I don't have a dog in the fight except for the fact of being a proponent of the legal marijuana industry and been doing this forever to try to get where we are now on Main Street and out there where people are actually openly and accepting cannabis. We need to walk the straight line, and we can't be having this kind of stuff because if one person gets sick, it technically is a bad reflection on the whole industry. And I'm not talking about us or people that have been true weed heads or people that have really been in the game or owner operators or, true stoners and, people that know what's up. We're talking about the people that don't know what's up, right? The soccer player moms, I hate to use that term, but it's people know exactly what I'm talking about. The Karens in the world for sure. Not that they're soccer player moms. We don't want them hearing about shit with people getting sick, right? We see how they act. Imagine if they knew weed could hurt people that was on the streets by faulty testing from a third party. That's fucking crazy. It makes all of us look absolutely horrible. So that's the update on that. So what happens, we don't know. We haven't heard anything yet, but that bud is actually being released. And I don't know, right? There was the different reports, but if it's true that there was actually mold in there, when I don't know what type, they didn't say. What Well, they had mentioned a few types like aspergillus and some even botrytis, powdery mildew. But someone gets a hold of that shit and already has a compromised immune system or a compromised respiratory system, your lungs and everything, which is COVID shit can do to people. And you smoke bad bud or super moldy bud, if it really is, what they said, the accusations, that's horrible, man. People could get really sick. I don't know about die. I would say not. They wouldn't die. But I'm not a doctor. I don't know. But I could see someone getting sick and having to take antibiotics or do something for their lungs, for it. Absolutely. So, that's an update on that bullshit. That crazy shit. You know what? You know what's fucked up? Fantasy football. All right. Season's over. Before we get started, congratulations, Devin. Winner of the league. Devin's our inventory guy in Morenci. And unbelievable. I think he started like 0-4 or 0-5 or something like that and won like 7 or 8 in a row to charge right to first place. I was in first place the entire year. I ended up 11-3 or 12-3, one of the two, and made it to the playoffs. Was Devin versus my partner Mike, and they were in one bracket. And of course, I was with everyone's favorite Corey. I was playing Corey, and the playoffs in fantasy football is a 2-week ordeal. 2-week ordeal. So instead of just a 1 week replay, actually add up your scores combined from 2 weeks. So after week 1, Mike was beating Devin and I was beating Corey. I was smashing Corey by like 40 something points. Yeah, maybe almost 50. I had like 128 or 130 and Corey only had like 80 something points. It was crazy. I was smashing him. Well, the very next week, of course, you follow your lineup. You do everything. People, if you don't know, you play fantasy football. You pick your little team, blah, blah, blah. But every week before game time, or even usually sometimes even in the morning, to let you know if a player is in or out, if he's injured, so you can make substitutions, draft new players, whatever, right? 3 players were not mentioned and not playing. They were game time decisions. And when they were game time decisions, they mentioned it on the TV when the games had already started. And I had 3 players go for zeros. 3 players go for zeros. And ironically, one of them was my top scorer, James Conner. He didn't play because of busted heel. Devontae Parker from the Dolphins. And that was another one I didn't mention. And I think... was it Jarvis Landry was my flex at that time, or damn, I can't remember. But and then of course I was a weak Tyreek Hill, just sucked balls and got me like 3 points. So wake up the next morning. First thing I do is see that I had my defense going that night, which was the Dolphins. Open up fantasy football. First thing I see, Dolphins got me 25 points. I look up, and I shit you not, all my guys have played. All Corey guys have played. All of Corey's guys. I had 210 points, 0.32. So 210.32. Fucking Corey has a new name after this. Fuck 3-Pac. I'm going to get in about 2 seconds. Corey finished with 210.36. 0.04 Pac. This motherfucker. So please, someone leave a comment if you've seen, because I can provide proof from this, because I've got it actually screenshotted. The final score. Does anyone know of anyone who's lost by less than that? Not 0.4, not almost a half a point, right? No. Not 0.4, no. .04. Are you fucking kidding me? One player has to get 1 yard, make a catch, do something, Patrick Mahomes could have probably just farted and they'd have given him an extra point. Anything, and I win. So I end up losing in the playoffs, and ironically on the other bracket, Devin came from behind and beat Mike, and Mike had the second best record in the league right behind me. I think he was like 11-5. And so he lost too. So him and I end up in the losers round playing for the bronze medal in third place. So Corey and Devin go to the Super Bowl. Mike and I had the craziest 2 weeks ever. Long story short, I ended up winning 323 to 300. We both scored 300 points, and I scored 323. I actually had 175 my last week. But I got so lucky with playing the waiver wires. Not playing it, I was just paying attention to games and who was doing what and shit, and it was good managing. Because honestly, I scored the second lowest amount of points in the league. I just knew who I was playing and made my lineups and shit, and I just smashed. And the couple of weeks I lost were mistakes that I made by not making substitutions I meant to make, and I couldn't get to the phone in time, or I was somewhere where I didn't have internet. I was way out in the middle of the country in Michigan driving, and there was no fucking internet, and yeah, that happens. So yeah, Mike and I ended up smashing. I think those guys only scored barely scored 200 points each in their 2 weeks, those bums. But congrats anyways, Devin, Corey. Corey gets the silver medal. I'll take the bronze. Mike gets a pat on the back and a dozen carrots. Carrots good for your skin, also good for your eyes. That way you can hopefully pick better, draft better, manage better next year. Mike's got the leg up though, because every time he tries to make a trade with somebody, they always feel obligated to trade with him. So he's got that going for him. This guy. Mav, chilling, man. What are you doing? What? I hear you. Yeah, the people hear you. What's up? They want to see you. Get up here again. Come here. Come here, Mav. Oh, chill out, bro. Just get up here and hang out, man. It's good weed and it's grown good and flushed correctly and everything when it was basically a smoked black bowl and there's still a few hits left, and you can still taste weed and it doesn't taste like charred and shit. I still taste nuggets. The Sour Patch Kids taste just like it sounds. It's real sweet and fruity and kind of smells like a package of Sour Patch Kids. Like that fake artificial oranges and limes and shit. That's what it smells like. Not real orange, not like Tangy or anything like that. It smells like fake orange. Really? Really? All right, hold on, watch this. Come here. Come here. You say hi to the people? What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Everyone say what up to Maverick. Mav, what up? Tried. Most wonderful cat in the world. Yes, he's a Maine Coon. Fluffy cat. He is a fluffy cat. We're cheering for you, bro. Mr. Fluffy Cat. Yes. So, people love fluffy cats. Fluffy cat. Yeah. How sad is Betty White and Bob Saget dying? Saddest thing ever. Seriously. I was really upset because I know she's old, right? And she's old as shit. But the reality is, I loved Betty White. I remember Golden Girls as a kid because that's the first thing I think of. God, I can't remember all their names. I know all their real names. Jeez, I'm over here trying to make a podcast. I'm getting bothered. What do you need? Wallet. Wallet upstairs. God, see, what? Look, see it. She knows I'm in here making a podcast. This is what wives do. 22 years, folks. All right. Jeez, she's literally just bothered me to get money. Story of my life. No respect. No respect. Fucking love that guy, Ronnie Dangerfield. Doing a podcast, trying to have fun, talk to some people. I can't not get interrupted. Get no respect. Yeah, so Bob White. Oh my God, I keep saying Bob White. Obviously, it's because some of my mind, everyone knows that's code word for cocaine. Keep saying Bob White. I don't do cocaine. I just like the way it smells. Don't ever forget that. Cannot be accused of liking that shit. Just be accused of liking the way it smells. Motherfuckers. But please look up pics of Betty White. I'll find a good one and I'll share it. She was so beautiful back in the day, like the 40s and 50s, when she was like rocking the. I'm sorry, I think it was like the 50s. It was 40s and 50s and 60s. Yeah, that's what they said. Like she was smashing TV, and she was so beautiful, right? Look at these pictures. It's pre-Photoshop, pre any of that. I mean, I knew they maybe could adjust lighting or do whatever, but man, she was just naturally beautiful and funny as shit. But holy shit, Golden Girls. I know all their real names in real life, but I can't remember the characters' names. That's what's funny. It was B. Arthur, Estelle Getty, Betty White, and Rue McClanahan. Rue McClanahan was Blanche, and she was the old whore. I don't know. I remember her name. Well, obviously, because she was the whore, right? She fucked everybody. But, God damn, what were the other people's names, dude? What was Betty White's name? Nope. Oh, well, fuck it. Can't remember that shit, but what a great show. So funny. Such a good one. And Bob Saget, that poor guy, only 65, man. Old Bob, 65, in a hotel dead, all alone. That's how George Carlin died. Shit, dude, that's how Andy Irons died. Sadly. That's how Bradley Nowell from the lead singer of Sublime, creator of the band. That's how he fucking died. In San Francisco, in a hotel right near Ocean Beach where I used to surf when I lived up there. It's crazy. He did his last show at a place called the Phoenix in Petaluma, which is about 20 miles from where I live, but at about 2 miles from a warehouse grow I had there between like 2013 and 2017. Fuck, dude. Dying alone in a hotel, man. Can you imagine? That's some sad shit. I know Andy Irons he overdosed, or he had been on pills and was like trying to get off them and went through withdrawal or something. That poor dude died alone. If you don't know who that is, like, only dude to ever actually like challenge Kelly Slater on surfing for world titles and shit. He was the fucking man as well. You know, with Bob Saget, it's like a medical condition or some shit, some kind of event. You know, that's fucking horrible. All alone. God damn it. Rest in peace, bro. Fucking Danny Tanner. You know, I don't know if you guys know this, you can look it up. He was an old school, because he's been a comic doing stand-up forever, and he started doing it again. But, dude, he was a dirty comic back in the day. Like, real dirty. Like, we're saying real fucked up shit. Like, funny shit. He's a comedian. But, it's just funny because you always think of him as the whole, wholehearted, like, you know, family man, you know, well-mannered guy from Full House. And here he is, a fucking crazy-ass, sick-ass comedian. That's so awesome. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Mr. Saget. Mr. Saget. So, here's my little comedy routine, too. It's not really mine, but I'm going to share a little funny story with you. Here's my bit of comedy. So, I won't use any names because I don't want to embarrass any people. But, folks, if you want to drop the most award-winning line, guys, I shouldn't say folks, I should say guys. Well, I guess if you're lesbian, you wouldn't say it, so never mind. So, I guess if you're gay, you can say it's another gay guy. But, we were hanging out and we're at the bar and having some drinks, and we were all warm and fuzzy, to say the least. And someone I was with liked a lady at the bar, and she's a very nice lady, very beautiful, and this and that. So my boy was all into her hardcore, and he just didn't. Zero filter, and the floodgates opened. Once he got like 2 or 3 shots in him, which ironically happened about the first half hour. Oh God, dude, he got warm and started bombing. But he literally told old girl, I would crawl across broken glass to suck the dick of the last guy that fucked you. Think about that shit right there. He said that in a bar full of people watching football, and ironically it was 90% dudes around. There was a couple ladies, but he said this to a woman. I would crawl across broken glass to suck the dick of the last guy that fucked you. Oh my, holy shit. And of course I recorded it. Now I can't play the shit because then everyone would know who it was. Can't let that happen. That's too funny though, man. Too funny. Too funny. And what's up with the fucked up Buck situation going on right now? Last couple of weeks, I mean, fucking AB, this fucking guy, Fangool, who takes off your fucking pads and throws them at the goddamn the bench. Middle of a game, dude. What the fuck, dude? I've never seen any crazy shit like that. You know? It's so fucked up. Just to act like that, you know? And then, like they always said, bottom line is talent always trumps, you know, problems. And some team is most likely going to give them another chance just to try to win a championship or some shit like that, you know? Well, that happened like a week ago, and now he's come out and he's already apologized and oh, maybe I overreacted and this and that. He's claiming he was hurt and this and that, but if you've seen the video, obviously he didn't look hurt when he was jogging around doing jumping jacks and then waving to people as he jogged off the field and shit. So that was fucking crazy. Super crazy. What a moron. And what's up with Tom Brady? Folks don't know this. I'm going to try to find a clip of this online, and I'll post it here as well. Tom Brady, when they were leaving the game, my buddy Heath Cords was there with his kids. They were season ticket holders, and he goes to all the games. Well, they're right by the tunnel going in, and I don't know what was said because I still haven't even actually talked to Heath. I've talked to him online, but I didn't find out exactly what was said. But him or his kids were yelling. I think it was his kids because he took his 3 boys, I believe, and 2 or 3 kids, and they're yelling. And Tom Brady walks over and fucking hands him his hat and gives him his hat. And it's been on the news. I've seen some spots that someone shared it on Twitter and shit. But that was just super, super cool. And he shared a pic, and sure enough, it's like a customized hat. On inside the bill up top, it says 12 and TB. And thought that was pretty sick. So congrats, Heath, on that. I'm trying to find a little clip here and share it because that shit was super dope. Up there looking like Mr. Moonshiner. That's the truth. That's the truth. So, all right, gonna cash out this bowl. You know what? Shit, I don't even have an ashtray up here. I guess I can poke it right there. Holy shit. I was gonna go for the low-hanging fruit, but I didn't. Hope someone's impressed. I can't even smoke weed up here because I don't even have a poker to... Fake news. Fake news. Oh. I'm sorry. I feel like such a piece of shit. Look what I forgot. We forgot our ritual. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under a groove, indivisible, with killer bees and justice for all. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Just when I thought we didn't have no ammunitions. Boom. Look at this. Oh. This is the one thing that sucks about smoking bongs and shit is I don't like to burn that shit all the way down until it's fucking like creeping and crawling. So once I burn off all the crystals and the green, I kind of poke that shit out. Because I ain't trying to smoke it. But dabs are just so much easier to deal with. The problem is you get so fucking high. Especially now my old ass age. Ripe 46. Woo. Goodness. Goodness. Oh, yeah. Folks can't rave enough about Santa Cruz shredders. We sell them at the store. We do have a few of the metal ones, but honestly, the sick ones, and if I didn't already have these when we got them in, they're made of hemp. So technically, you can take it with you on vacation somewhere, use it all up, take a brand new one with you, use it all up, and just throw it away because it's biodegradable. Booyaka, booyaka, booyaka. And they're so powerful. When I was talking with the guys from Santa Cruz Shredder, he's like, so we've had these now for like a prototype for 2 years. Yeah. Dude is still using the same one for 2 years. He's like, nothing's happened to it. The teeth, the whatever. He's like, everything's fine. So, but once you like get it soaking wet and put it out in the weather, it degrades in like, dude, like I want to say it's some short amount of time, like 90 days, 120 days, some shit like that. That's crazy. That's pretty cool. Because, yeah, sometimes people will smuggle weed into other countries. I'm not saying I did. Well, I did, but I don't anymore. Excuse me. That's for another episode, but yes. Every surf trip I ever went on, muchas marijuana. Near me, Pengaway. God damn, that Pure Michigan smells good. Pure Michigan. Yeah, this is Pure Michigan, which I believe is Oreos. I believe it's Oreos and Grandpa's breath. That's what I believe. I think it was made, the cross was made here in Michigan. That's why they call it Pure Michigan. It's good bud, though. It's a great fucking cross. Kudos to whoever actually made it. I mean, it's good. The structure, the smell, the high, the way the plant grows. It's buena, buena. Yeah. Folks, don't forget also, I put something on my Facebook, and I'm also going to share something here. I'm actually going to already got Instagram. I just got a bunch of shit to upload. I'm going to be focusing way more time on this now, so y'all motherfuckers be ready. But I'm looking for guests for the show, so don't be afraid to message me. Famous people, non-famous people. Not that there's famous people watching now, but I've reached out to a bunch of people already, waiting to hear back. Some comedians, some athletes and shit, entertainers, porn stars. What? Who is he? But seriously, so please, and if you would like to be on the show, hit me up, man. Give me a message, and we can talk and figure out, and I've said before, I've had, a lot of people want to do the Zoom shit, but I don't want to do that, man. I want motherfuckers to be up in here. I'd rather sit here and bullshit by myself and make little half-hour, 45-minute episodes than try to do a Zoom with someone, Can't hang out and get the vibe and, like, chill and shit with some fucking dumbass delay. Fuck that. That shit's dumb. You know what? And on that note, watch us. Let's go ahead and get ready for the end. This is the beginning of the end, folks. Next show too. Shout out Florida boys, Florida people. I found some old school Jam Pony shit I'm gonna play on the show. Yeah. One time for Slick Vic. Come in next week. Actually, probably tomorrow. I ain't fucking around, dog. Oh, that's good. That pure Michigan be banging, kid. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, excuse me. Folks, don't forget, it's not too late. It's 2022, it's still the beginning. Get out there, start taking care of yourself, exercising, trying to eat as healthy as you can. Not all the time, right? We're allowed to cheat and have fun. But folks, take care of yourself, please. I'm a prime believer that that's what's helped me with my little COVID bouts and shit, besides just having this cough or whatever. Another time, just losing my smell and taste. I've had zero effects from it both times. I'm healthy, I know I'm fortunate, I'm not bragging or whatever. There, that's my COVID cough. There you go. Please be nice to everybody. Be nice to yourselves. The world's too crazy these days. Be the love and the difference you want to see in the world, motherfuckers. Seriously, man. Be nice to everybody. I love you fools. World's not... Hey, don't be afraid to tell someone you love them too. Okay? World's a small fucking place, alright? Don't ever forget that. That's how I feel. That's the deal. Don't forget, most importantly, www.pinnaclecanada.com. Check out the stores, the goods. Having crazy deals right now on concentrates, carts, edibles, both rec and med. Got some baller buckets, 3 gram, $100. What? Good shit. Shit I even smoke, bitch. That's the truth. Till we meet again, folks, which will be sooner than later. I promise. Your boy, X-Rated, out.